clean?
Is it focused?
Is the lens in focus?
Are we focused? Can they see
working?
us?
I think they can
Can they
see
see
us. Okay.
us? I think they can see us.
Welcome to episode 2. Finn, please come into the frame.
Yeah.
This is very
Sorry.
unprofessional. Yes,
Sorry.
yes. Welcome. Oh my god, I need makeup.
Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of
Makeup.
Orlando's Big Isopod Tour.
Yes, welcome to the Isopod Tour. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you for having me. This is us.
Let's
That's
go
us.
let's go to
Yeah,
work.
let's go to work. He's looking at them.
Okay, welcome everybody
Welcome.
to part 2 of our Isopod
Dos.
Tour. Part de dos. I hope
Zwei.
dos means 2. I hope we get everything done today. I hope we,
Yeah, I
we,
really
we
hope so
manage
too.
it. Yeah, we had actually our premiere of the last video yesterday,
Yes.
and Supreme Gecko was here. Wally from Supreme Gecko, now I remember the name.
And Orlando died internally.
I died from fandom.
Yeah, you had a fangirl attack and died.
Fanboys can also die from having fan.
I forgot that fanboy was a word. Like fanboy. I said femboy.
You said fanboy.
I said fanboy. Oh no, my brain got
Okay,
the
wait,
better
wait,
of me.
wait, you need to turn.
Oh,
we need
sorry.
to readjust.
Oh, shit.
It's all good. But if we talk too loud,
I'm destroying everyone's
then
ears.
yes, then we're having the
I
ear
said
destroyed.
fanboy because just autopilot took over. Fanboy. Ugh.
And yeah, we had some feedback. We had a lot of feedback in terms that people enjoyed it, which I like. And Wally was there. He chatted a lot. And I found out, so there's Wally and Russ from 2 separate channels, so Aquarimax and Supreme Gecko. And I learned a lot from them. And I always thought that because they seem to be around the same age. So I think they're both like in their 40s or 50s. But they're all like, I think they're both, they both have kids, you know, they're both established men. They're not like us.
Oi.
No, well, I mean, look at...
I have kids.
What? Yeah, okay, we have millions of kids, but they do too. But I always thought that because they're in America, I always thought that they, like, on the weekend, they go out fishing with their families or something, but apparently they've never met in real life.
Oh.
Because they live so far apart in America.
Damn.
And that kind of made
America.
made me sad, because I thought that they were besties. I mean, they probably are online besties, but
Yeah, you should, once you get really rich, you should sponsor them a fishing
I
trip
want to
together.
sponsor them yes, for a fishing trip for a person that doesn't eat meat or fish.
And you want them, like, to film it all so you can sit there and cry your eyes out while watching it.
Sounds super weird. Okay, we're gonna start the monster, and then jokes are gonna get better. What's up today?
Whoa.
Today, okay, let's do the ASMR
It sprayed on my face.
phrasing. So what is up today? What's up, Denise? We had the 10-year anniversary of the What's Up, Denise recently.
What's
The was it metal or grindcore show at the Dennis? It's a meme thing that actually happened. So what's up for today? Today we're gonna take care of all the are there already sticks and leaf parts in the glass?
If there are, we'll ignore it. We'll pretend it isn't.
I literally just addressed it. Okay. We have the wild boys, so everything I collected myself.
Wild the boys.
Cubaris, Merulanella, some other stuff, and millipedes and Glomeris, aka pill millipedes. Yeah.
Another very natural flavor.
Yes, very. Like, is it the mango?
Yeah, it's mango. It's totally what.
Cheers!
Cheers,
It's
bro.
rubber ducky flavor. Look at the color.
It's rubber ducky flavor.
That's what you need to grind up the rubber duckies for. Important thing about the wild boys. I'm going to talk a bit about. It's called herping, I think, which is when you go out in nature and look if you find any animals. And I'm going to talk a bit about how you should collect.
Speaking of herping, just
Yeah.
talk your story. I have to show a picture. I hope I have it on my phone.
Of course. But the thing is with herping, I'm going to talk a bit about how you should do it, how you should not do it, and also I'm going to probably tell the story for every one of them, so it's going to be a bit longer, but I think it's going to be interesting. What I realized yesterday while watching myself on stream, that my eyes look like I look a bit I have a bit of an Egyptian stereotypical eye because of my eye what is it called? Not the eyebrows, but the what is this called?
Eyelids.
Eyelashes.
Lashes?
These are the lashes.
Oh, lashes.
Yes.
I thought you meant
because from
eyelids.
the side they look very thick, so I feel very flattered. The whole stream,
Very
like, oh, I'm so
thick.
pretty. Okay,
Sorry.
it's all good. You want to show a picture?
Yeah, because you talked about... Tell your story first.
Okay.
It's just a,
No, that was the story, but I
oh.
would like to start now with the first box, but
okay,
I can
'cause
just
it
start
was
by talking
It
about
was
that.
about herping.
Also,
'Cause I used to live in Mauerbach, right? So I had the forest right behind my house. So my... oh no, sadly. Maybe I have it on my phone in a different folder. So, but my go-to activity would just be like, I'm sad. I'm gonna go in the forest alone at any time of day. But I have so many pictures of me just finding snakes and
oh, that's cool.
lizards on like the footpaths. And I have one picture where instead of me getting the snake got me, and I have this huge ass Aesculapian snake just hanging off my jacket.
I remembered when I was a child, and still like into my youth, whenever at my parents' garden an animal would turn
I have
up.
a couple pictures.
Show.
If you want to see, which camera should I hold it
I
into?
guess this one up there. Let me just activate
Oh, then I
it.
gotta get up.
No, you can just.
No, I have short arms.
But we just did the Isobros kit.
Yeah,
You
but
can just
I have to
hold it
swipe
there.
now, so I think it's gonna be easier if I do the get upsies.
Okay, this is way too dark. I think next time you should just send me the pictures beforehand so I can.
But if you want to see some native Austrian wildlife, this is a fire salamander. This is a baby grass snake, probably. The Aesculapian and grass snakes look very similar as babies. And this is an adult grass snake.
Oh wow.
That did the poop on me. Look at him. Look at all the white bits on himself. I think it was a she. That's her decorating herself with all her poop.
Oh wow, they do that? I
Yeah,
didn't know.
they like to do that a lot. And this is the only one where I don't know the name in English. This is a Schlingennatter. It's another small
nice.
colubrid.
I think we should do a herping episode anyway.
Yes.
And then we can or we should go herping and film it and then show it.
Yes, we should.
Okay. So first species. Let's dive right in. I wanted to do it chronologically, but it's a bit too much. This is Proporcellio Vulcanius, and they're super gorgeous. Yes, you can do a bit here.
Here?
Yes. And I found
Like this?
them a bit more. No, yeah, I think that's good, yeah. And they're from Cyprus. So I was in Cyprus with my girlfriend for a wedding. And I said, okay, we're there only for a couple of days because we only went there for the wedding and we added like a bit of some days. Because, you know, once you're already there, you should stay for a couple of days. And I was like, okay, we can do whatever you want because I know that this is about your family and everything. But if it's any way possible, can I have like half a day just to look into the forest, look for bugs? And what happened is I found almost nothing. I found Armadillo Officinalis, Greek version. I'm going to show it later. But that was it, and I was so bummed out because I found so many. I was thinking about finding so many different kinds because they have so many different kinds in the Mediterranean in general, and I didn't find anything. And then the place we were staying, of one of her, I don't think it was a relative of her, but just a friend of her relatives. I don't think they're related, but she's really nice. We're staying at Frosso's place in Cyprus, and I was super bummed out, and I was just hanging out. I wasn't super bummed out, but I was like, come on, I gotta find something. And then I looked at the flower pots, and they were just swarming with these ones, with the Proporcellio Vulcanius. Let me just serve a dinner plate right there.
I mean, they're really pretty. I like the color variation.
Pretty. And they go from almost yellow-white to dark red-brown. And they have these stripes. For really nice close-up pictures, you can always go to my Instagram. Just saying. Pascal makes amazing pictures of my isopods. They're... I miss what is it called, misidentified them first as lamellatus, because I posted them online. I was like, hey, I got the lamellat. What is this? And then people were like, oh, that's clearly Porcellio lamellatus. And I was like, okay, if y'all say so. Bruh.
I'm squeezing out the air so I can get more water.
Okay.
In it.
And then so I was like, okay, it's lamellatus. I looked at pictures of lamellatus, looked at pictures of mine. I was like, kind of similar, I guess. I'm not a pro, so. And then I sent it. I think it was with Isopete. I was talking to Isopete. It was like, hey, the ones you just showed, I think they're lamellatus because I have lamellatus and they look kind of similar. And he was like, show me yours. And I showed him mine. I was like, no, that's Proporcellio Vulcanius. And then I looked at pictures of Vulcanius and it was like, okay, yes, it's clearly that.
So they were misidentified for a little bit.
They are, I would say, intermediate species. I only have them in this one bin. They also have really interesting uropods because they're like two triangles
No.
that come out of each other.
Yeah, they're more upwards facing, I've noticed.
Yeah, they're more different. I mean, they're Proporcellio, not Porcellio, so would make sense if they're a bit different.
Here's a little one.
I really like them. They gave me great joy. Once they're established, it took a bit of time, but once they're established, they're doing really well. And yeah,
They're little speedsters. Look at them.
they're kind of voracious, I have to say. Ah, they're so cute. Okay.
I really like it whenever you see isopods that like clearly eat well and they've eaten all of their leaves. They leave the leaf skeletons because it makes me think of when you eat mandarinen. And they have the white stringy, like oranges, and they have the white stringy bits on it. I always like meticulously pick those off because I will not eat them.
I think I just
and I
managed
think it's
to
the
put
same
some
for
on
the
camera.
isopods.
Okay, today, just so you know, today we're trying the autofocus on the camera. I hope it makes things nicer for everybody who's watching, and not worse. Okay, so you can see some stuff, some leaf stuff that we were talking about here.
Really big leaf skeleton right there.
Oh.
It's ginormous.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. It was in my blind corner.
Right here.
Here.
Yeah, they
that's
leave.
not really
They
in
completely
focus.
leave the leaf skeleton. Maybe it's like I said with the oranges that the white bits are yucky. And
But
so
I
are the
think
leaf skeleton
that
bits.
the springtails then help to break that down, and then they eat whatever they break down. Because in the end, with many of the isopods, you don't find any leaf skeletons because they would accumulate, right?
Yeah. Would you like
I'm
a
gonna
carrot?
give him some protein.
He's taking the carrot
He's
from my
taking the
hand.
carrot.
Yeah, he's eating
Oh
it.
my god, I can't really. Let me just give some protein there.
Oh.
Let's see if we can get Finn's hand into focus. Oh, I just took a picture.
See how he's munching at it? Oh, I think he had enough.
Yes, but we can see. We can see.
Oh no, he's going for it. Look at him. He's like munch, munch, munch.
Munch, munch, munch.
That's my finger. Keep the carrot. There you go.
Okay, so very, very lovely species. Kind of easy to take care of, I think. Once you figure it out, I have him on a more stronger gradient, so something like Klugii. But yeah, haven't had any issues with them. I think they're super pretty, and I would love it if there's more people who have them. Cause
We can sell them at home. Can we sell them at home?
Of course, we're gonna sell them at home.
We're gonna call it the Orlando special. He's still eating the piece of carrot I gave him.
Okay,
Look at
price
him.
question. Is this the lid or do you have the lid?
I do not have the lid. You took it.
But is this the lid? Because it doesn't have any holes, and the box also doesn't have any holes. And I mean, maybe...
Orlando.
Oh, there's the lid. Yeah, never mind. If brain farts had an odor, this podcast would be uninhabitable. I swear to God. That is a direct line from Maynard. Oh, and I'm actually wearing a tool shirt right now, so that kind of works out.
Oh, I like the spooky, scary creature on the back.
Yeah, people are gonna probably see a bit of my butt.
Orlando, no!
Is it
Oh no, turn a bit more to the start. Now you can see it, yeah.
It's
It's a spooky, scary creature.
So I'm a big Tool fan, as you might guess, since wearing a shirt, and it's they one of the, I think it was their first single, or it was from their first album. They had a song called Opiate, And out of the blue, they released a new version of it, a new version, like longer and everything, super interesting, super nice. And this was the creature that was in the video or on the cover.
No, that's a lie. That creature is me at 3 a.m. going for a glass of water.
This is you after you've looked at bugs.
Yes.
For a long time. Okay, I don't know what this is actually. Let's have a look.
Well, there's little springtails right here.
There's a lot of springtails.
There's a little group.
And depending on okay. So what this is? Let me just.
Oh. Wowzers! That's a big boy.
Yeah, and those are the second species. Can you put the water somewhere, please?
That's a big boy.
That is Armadillo Officinalis Greece. And I love him. I think this is Greece because I have Greece and Spain.
Can I pick up the big boy?
This is Greece.
The big boy.
And the interesting story about these is this is the first species I collected in Cyprus. And I went into the forest, dense forest, and I didn't know as much about isopods back then as before. Can you put it on camera so that people can look at it?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but
it's all right.
Because look at that color. Look at the gray-blue color.
And look at him. Wait, I'm going to put the piece of carrot next to him to show that he's really big.
And so what happened with... I was in the forest and I stumbled upon so many creepy creatures. They have tarantulas there and the big centipedes. And I kind of found all of that. But I did not find these boys. And I was kind of bummed out that I didn't find any isopods. And then I found 3 of those and I took them. Which is, in hindsight, a bit of an asshole move, because if you only find 3, that means they're kind of rare, and you should leave them alone. He's doing it.
I thought he was going to go for the carrot.
Let me just move us out of the way. And
Rude.
I then took the 3 of them I should not have. And also, if you have only 3, what are the chances that you're going to have babies, right? But apparently... they were pregnant, and I had babies very soon, and now I have my second batch of babies. And I'm gonna show you something really cool. I'm sorry. Is he doing it?
Oh, is that the ones that make noises?
Yes, but this one isn't. This is the only isopod species that makes noises. Do the thing. Do the roar. It's not doing it.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Why isn't he doing the roar?
They're like, no.
Yeah, they're like, no.
They're like, Orlando wants to show the cool thing we do. No.
So they make a sound, which they do by rubbing their antennae or legs against the inside of the carapace.
You can put this back in here.
And it sounds really nice. It's like the chirp of cicadas.
Do we give them water?
They're good. So with this species, I think I had one of the, it's not a symptom. I had one of the things happening that Karsten told me. Karsten Neukirch. Karsten, he's a really cool isopod keeper from Berlin. I met him in person twice. I think really hope I'm gonna meet him again at Hamm. I know he's there. I just don't know if he has the time because we're both gonna be busy. I asked him about Hamm. And he was like, yeah, I didn't talk to anybody there because it's only for a couple of hours and there's so much business happening that you can't just chat because it's only a couple of hours. So I'm just opening a second container of food. But what he told me is that having isopods from the wild, usually it's very easy that they have offspring. Because probably one of them has been pregnant in nature. But what really is the challenge to have the second generation after that.
Oh.
And with these ones, it kind of was like that. Like the first generation immediately got pumped out. But that was in September.
Yes.
And now these ones just got the second batch of babies. And now it's May.
But if it's the second batch of babies, Never mind. I was like, don't. I forgot what I wanted to. My brain just started a thought.
It's all good.
And stopped.
We all get nervous around
afterwards.
isopods. What's also interesting about Officinalis, so it's Armadillo, not Armadillidium Officinalis. What's interesting about them as well is my brain, I swear. So first of all, there's different versions around the Mediterranean Sea. They're kind of chunky. What did I just wanted to say?
There's something interesting about
Yeah, but what was it?
Our brains synced up and both decided to do nothing.
I'll come back to it. But yeah, when you go and collect isopods from the wild or whatever animal, only take if there's more than enough. Don't do it like in the spring. I mean, it depends, of course, where it is.
Oh, and also if we're talking about herping, and we talked about having a herping episode, if you're in Austria and you want to go herping, don't take anything home. It's illegal. Like, pretty much any reptile, any amphibian.
Reptiles, yeah.
With bugs, I don't know. Taking them home is illegal. Don't do it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's very illegal, which is funny because there was a kid in my school, and I told you I brought my snakes to school for like a science day once. And this kid came up to me really proud and was like, yeah, my dad went hiking once and brought home a snake. I was like, oh, what kind of snake? What? And it was like a Kreuzotter is what we have here, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and the kid got bit twice because it broke out.
Kids can die from their bite.
And I just stood there and like this kid was he was so excited and so happy. And he told me about the story how it broke out twice and bit him and he had to go to the hospital. And I was just like,
that's so bad.
Oh, that's so, like, how, it's a venomous snake.
You should not.
First of all, you shouldn't. Second of all, you shouldn't. Third of all, you shouldn't. Like, it's illegal. It's dangerous. And how badly do you have, like, they get pretty sizable.
Imagine bringing home a poisonous snake.
Venomous.
Sorry, yes.
Oh, good.
Bringing home a venomous snake when you have kids and keeping it in a way where it can break out.
Yeah.
It's like, there's so many red flags.
But...
Yeah.
I just stood there like, whoa, that's, woo, what? Yeah, it's very illegal. Don't.
Okay, what we're seeing now is Armadillo officinalis. I collected myself in Spain. And as you can see, they're different size. They're kind of smaller and they're more brown. More,
they look like nice
less
and
blue.
chocolatey.
They're more chocolatey, less cool blue. Oh yeah, now I know what I wanted to say about Armadillo officinalis. I think it was in a Reptiliatus video. I think it was Reptiliatus. Don't quote me on that. Where he said that I think it was him because he had Spanish and Greek as well. And then one of them apparently turned up in the bin of another isopod.
Ooh.
And since he couldn't tell if it was Spanish or Greek, he left it in there because he didn't want the lines to mix. And then that isopod lived in that bin for 8 or 9 years. So they can probably live up to 10 years, which is insane.
That is insane.
Which is like so much longer than a mouse or whatever. Maybe one of these ones will make a sound. No luck.
I mean, we could try to hold the wood up to the mic and then boop them, and maybe that'll...
Yeah, but the thing is they have to roll up.
Oh.
I feel like I'm harvesting.
I can try to. Come here. Come here, little baby.
No luck. The isopod whisper. Ah. Do it again. I think it did it. No, it didn't. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, these ones I found in Spain. And it was cool because in Spain I found so many different species. And these ones I found on a rainy day next to the house where we were staying.
They don't want to make noise.
No, but
we can try to put like a couple in your hand and then just boop them. Maybe that'll bully them into making the noise.
That just happened.
It happened to me too. I was like, oh, Lana didn't see that good.
Oh, really? Oops.
Yeah, I put it very carefully on the mic and then tried to gently boop him. But he curled up closer and lost the traction.
The thing is, to make the sound, they have to curl up. So
Yeah, that's why I meant just put them in your hand so they're curled up and then boop them.
I mean, it always feels so nice, like a bunch of marbles. Now there's no noise.
We're professionals here. Come here, buddies. Come here.
Look, I bring you to the studio and you don't want to record. The label is not going to like this.
What even are we paying them for at this point?
Right?
Being cute, that's what we're paying them for. Okay, let's try. I have a handful of marbles.
I'll put mine back. Oh, there's one that's really bright.
Can you try to, like, take the mic and hold it up?
Yeah, of
to
course,
it?
but it's not going to.
Are they doing it? Trying to be so gentle, but they're not doing it. No, they don't want to.
It's having a really hard time to focus on hands, apparently. I don't know why.
Marbles.
No sound. Maybe if I...
That's what I tried the entire time. I kept booping them.
Let's just leave them.
Very sorry, little guys.
Let's just leave them alone. We don't want to molest them. Funny, because usually it's very easy to make them do this, do the roar.
Yeah, they're just like... They're like, oh shit, the camera's on.
Look how pretty they are. They're so gorgeous. Wait, I'll flip the laptop a bit. Flip it.
Oh, now I can see too. Amaze.
So you can also look at yourself. So Finn is a bit skittish when it comes to cameras.
I'm looking. Oh.
He's unrolling. Since I'm an actor, I need to not be able to do it at the beginning of acting. It was horrible. But yeah, that's why I tried to not show the screen to Finn the whole time, because
don't worry, I have bugs to marvel at.
Yes. I don't want to make Finn nervous or anything.
Oh, I love the little feelies going.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, you're gonna love what's up. Yeah, let's just do him next.
Oh, is it? I know what it is. I know what it is.
I hope we find them. This is partly the reason why I set up the camera from above today.
Ooh.
Because in this box there's a really cool creature. I posted video and pictures of it on my...
Oh, I think I see them. They're like the tiny white ones, right?
They're super tiny white, yes.
Yeah, they're all scampering.
So we're not gonna show them for a long time, because probably they will be just escape.
Right there.
They're right there. Wait.
In the corner.
I don't see anything.
Oh, maybe I just saw the springtails.
Yeah, there's a lot of springtails in there. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get one on a piece of leaf and put that leaf on the camera. So what's in here is Hoffmanseggii. Oh, there's one. Come here, my boy.
You got this.
I got this. Let's just do it like this.
Oh yes, I see him.
What you got here is Hoffmanseggii, but not Porcellio Hoffmanseggii, but great. I should have looked up the name before. It's a different Hoffmanseggii. Okay, please. So in this piece of dirt, there it is. Okay, they're super small. People can't really see what's going on. Okay, what this is an isopod that lives with ants. So if you open up an ant colony and there's small white isopods in there, they're this isopod. And what this isopod does is it lives in symbiosis, so it kind of cleans the home of the ants.
Oh, I found another.
And the ants get somebody who cleans their home, and they even drink from the... Is it called lice? I think they even drink from the other animals that...
Yeah, the ants sometimes cultivate. Don't they cultivate like cultures of
is it lice?
I think wood lice.
Yes, different. So, and I even saw that when I opened up. I was like, there's ants, but there's also isopods and lice in the soil. Super interesting. And yeah, they're tiny. And I got some, and yeah, they're kind of doing their thing. I haven't seen offspring yet, but I mean, they're super small, so it's going to take a while till I see offspring. So they're not dependent on ants, but they like to hang around ants. They find the ant homes by the smell of the ant acid.
Oh, so they have good sniffers.
And they have the cutest feelers, but
Yeah,
unfortunately
they're
you can't
so
see
cute.
that. You can see that right
Because they're
now.
little feelies. They move in in like hyper speed mode.
You're like blah 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 blah. Yeah, we can't really.
Oh, he's so confused.
Maybe we can. Because the thing is also that it's a different. We need a darker background to put it on.
He's so bamboozled.
But I would like to have, maybe if I just
Oh.
put my hand under it, then it's better contrast and y'all can see the feelers. Yeah, let's just do this. Camera, do the thing. Okay, it's too close.
Jolie, do the thing.
It's not doing it. Okay, I have a hard time
Yeah, the camera is just
getting
like,
the camera.
Oh. For a second we had it.
Oh, there it's running. There it's running.
Don't move. Oh, yes, no, you can see it.
There.
Oh,
you can see the little feelers.
They're going in hyperspeed mode.
Yeah, I think they're super cute. I do not know if there's any use for them. If I manage to cultivate them, I'm gonna get to some ant keepers and ask them if they want some, because imagine you can have you keep ants and you can have some isopods in the colony.
He's so cute with his tiny feelies. But it's so funny that those are like the Hoffmanseggii, right?
They're also called Hoffmanseggii, and
yeah. He's going to the corner. Do not, no, don't flip.
Now
he's breakdancing.
Now he's breakdancing.
Hold on, I'm gonna be very careful.
I think we should put him back in
put
the
him
box.
back.
Let's not.
But it's really funny that these are called Hoffmanseggii and they're tiny, and the other Hoffmanseggii are like really big.
It's all about the size.
It's just you have the really big old chunky boys and the tiny little boys, and they're the same.
There's also, should I give fish food? Since I'm gonna.
Should I give fish food?
Yeah, but give me a second. There's also 3 pieces of I found some Glomeris in the woods. I just had it. Where did it go? I found some Glomeris in the woods.
Should I eat?
And yes.
Eat.
And of course I brought them back because I'm a horrible person. And I put them in there because I think that it's a good match. Come on, camera. Oh, this is amazing. Can you get the ring light from over there?
Yes.
We're actually finally using our small ring light as well. Because my girlfriend has a couple of these and was like, hey, can I borrow one because we need them?
No.
What are you doing?
Taking apart your living room.
And then we never used them because they don't fit anywhere, but now we're using them. Yes. It's not really doing a lot.
You could try to put it. I was just gonna say you could put it on the camera, but it's too far away.
Yeah, it's way too far away.
Well.
Okay. It's a cool Glomeris, you just gotta believe me.
It's really pretty, I promise. I can vouch for him. He's like chocolatey brown and red, and he's super pretty. He looks a little bit like a slug. Like, like I think they're called leopard slugs?
Yeah, the slugs that eat other slugs.
Yes, the cool cannibal ones.
I mean, are you a cannibal if it's not your own?
Shh. Gotta stare lovingly at bugs.
Yeah, okay, so this one is really cool. Maybe we just hold it towards the other camera. Maybe that works. Let me just...
I like watching all the springtails skedaddle.
Yeah, look here, it kind of works. So people can see more. Yeah, look at it. So for people who don't know, these are pill millipedes. Pill millipedes are millipedes that have convergently evolved with isopods, and they can roll up but they're still millipedes, so they have more legs, they have different antennas, everything's different. But for a layman, you would be like, oh, that's an isopod.
They're basically like wannabe isopods.
Yeah. Or every isopod is a wannabe pill millipede.
I want to have a look at him too. Yeah, you can like tell them apart because isopods close up fully, like their face meets their butt, but with the pill millipedes, their butt goes over their face.
Oh.
That's what Mum taught me.
I learned that they conglobate differently, but I never found out what the difference is.
Like
now
if
I
you
know.
look at him, he looks almost like a little snail shell, like it's not perfect.
Yeah, it's.
But isopods, they close up perfectly.
There's gonna be more male millipedes later, but since I keep them together with the Hoffs.
His pattern is so pretty.
Right? It's super pretty. Okay. We're half an hour in.
He has little cat faces on his back. If you look at the spots, it looks like he has little kitty cat faces on his back. His name is now Kitty. Or her name, I guess. Why do you always default to he, him pronouns for any bug? Here you go.
The next, so I have multiple bins of Vulgare that I found in the wild. So I'm not gonna. Was this damp enough? I'll just make it rain a bit. Yoink. Can you give me a bit of fish food, please?
Yes. Hold on, I gotta dry my finger on my pants.
Yeah, because going into the fish food with wet hands is the worst.
Like this or more?
So I can just close this up. And maybe a handful of leaves, please.
You get a free stick.
I could have just done this on the table now.
You get a free stick.
I know. Because there's a second one with them anyways. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So, where are they?
I ate them. I eated them. All of them.
Okay, there's so much mold.
It's like they're cultivating their own little mold farm.
This is Porcellio. Wait,
Are those the powder blue ones as well, or am I hallucinating?
No. Those are. Hey, wait. Why is the name not coming up? Yesterday I was like, and then I got these ones. I remember the name. They are Porcellio. Is it the No, they're not the Barbariensis or what they're called. Incanus. This is Incanus. Can you give me some isopod? Okay, no, wait, I've got some.
Huh? Or should I give them a little piece of carrot?
Yes, please give them a little
One
piece
or
of
two?
carrot. Yeah, you can give him 2 and a bit of
Cucumber.
fish food as well.
Fish food.
Okay, let me tell you the story about these ones. I found them in the same area as the other ones in Spain. And what happened there is there's white boars that live in the outskirts of. It's a small city close to.
They're fast.
What is the city with V in the south of Spain?
I like that you assume I have any knowledge.
Valencia. There's a city close to that.
What I said.
And they're in the outskirts. They have wild boars. We almost met them during the night. We heard them, but fortunately they didn't attack us. But there was so much shit of them. And between the houses, there was one place where there used to be. What is Abhang? Like a slope. There was a steep slope where there wasn't a house yet, and there was so much feces of a wild boar. So it was like a minefield. But I was like, there's gotta be some isopods here because there's so much debris and so much dead wood and so much stuff going on. And then I found a couple of very tiny white isopods that I was like, ooh, dwarf species, really cool. Put them in this bin, and then nothing happened. I was like, oh no, they died. And then once I opened up, and there's like these big boys.
So you just kidnap babies.
I kidnapped babies, and I was like, oh cool, dwarf species.
Oh, dwarf species, so cool.
But it's Incanus.
But they lied to you.
They are between orange and almost purpley. that's really nice. Like you can see this one over here. It's almost orange.
Every time someone...
Oh no, the camera is getting low on juice.
Oh no.
Oh no, okay.
Oh no, can we plug it in while it's...
No, we can't.
Shit.
That's stupid. We have to make it a two-parter. Okay.
I mean, we can use this one for us and your phone for the bugs.
I mean, yeah, we can try, but it's gonna be stupid. Okay, let's just move on.
Yeah.
They got everything they need. They're Incanus, I think it would say is a beginner species.
More water?
No, it's still good, still damp. It's a beginner species, I would say. Could be a cleanup crew. Yeah. Okay.
Should we explain the camera changes?
Yes. Okay. So the thing is, I put the phone, I put the camera battery into the charger yesterday after filming, like a good person, but I didn't plug in the charger.
Like an ADHD person.
Like an ADHD person. That's why the battery went out on the macro. But my phone camera is actually not that bad on macro as well. So we're doing the webcam, which is kind of the backup camera for us, and we're doing this for the phone. The only thing that can run off battery now actually is this thing, ring light. So yeah, this screen isn't as nice, but the backcam I think is almost nice.
The backcam is super crisp.
So maybe we just need to find a difference. Yeah. Okay. So what's happening here is this is actually not a Wildfang. This is not a wild boy. This is Nagurus Cristatus.
It's wild-caught specimen in English.
Wild-caught specimen. And it's a dwarf white. It's a dwarf isopod. A bit of an issue with these ones is that some dwarf whites have found their way into the colony, as they do.
Dwarf whites?
Dwarf whites? What did I say?
I think you mixed the
dwarf
W
whites?
and... Yeah, you keep doing that.
So, okay, let's do the first check.
Yeah, there's some gray ones and there's some white ones.
Yes. So this is a Nagurus Cristatus, and these are the white boys. What you can see with the Nagurus Cristatus is that they have the same kind of uropods that the Proporcellio Vulcanius have.
Yeah.
Which I think
the little triangles.
Yeah, I think it's cool. So
just bullied one back into frame. Do they get the carrot?
They get the carrot.
1 or 2 carrot?
Two. Easily 2.
Fish food?
Yeah, bit of fish food, bit of protein. They are a good cleanup crew, both of these species. Easy to take care of. They're just in the bin. I really think it's stupid because once you have white ones, dwarf white ones, it's stupid. Oh, I remember one more reason why you have different isopods in the bin that you want. And that is people who...
Oh, yeah.
People who keep their isopods together because they don't care. And then they sell you, I don't know, Armadillidium Werneri that I have. And there's some dwarfed whites in there. Like, oh yeah, they keep the bin clean. And I'm like, no, they outcompete the babies. Thank you for putting trash into my colony.
Thank you for nothing.
Thank you for nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
It's a beginner's mistake. It's okay, it happens, but it's just whenever it happens, it's the worst. And yeah, so
there's a wild rubber ducky in there too. Holy crap!
Oh no! So just keep your bins one species. I mean, this for me now is I sell from here. I sell dwarf whites, or I sell them as mixed. I declare them as mixed. Or Nagurus Cristatus are bigger. I really hand pick them out.
Which is a pain in the butt.
Yes. Because with dwarf species, what I usually do is just I take some of the substrate and put it in there. And then I count up some more and put them in there because I want people to have a good bunch of them. Yes, breakdancing isopod. Okay,
yeah,
next up is dwarf whites.
Oh, I said one of the boxes that smells amazing.
Shut up. Everything smells amazing. Dwarfed whites. That just almost happened.
Dwarf.
Yes. Look at them. Okay. Oh. Dwarf white. Oh yeah, and also Nagurus Cristatus also only need, as far as I know, are probably only all female and only need one to repopulate your whole bin.
Damn.
Dwarf whites, what can one say that isn't known already? Super voracious, keep your crew clean. Stay in the soil. Super non-dangerous to anything you keep them with except isopod babies, the doi. But for skinks or spiders or whatever, amazing. Yeah. This bin looks horrible. Oh yeah, this is the bin that smells bad because
Yeah, that's what I meant. The sulfur bin.
No, yeah. So some of my bins have gone. Two of my bins have gone a bit sulfury because it was too wet and then things happened.
And they just destroy everything. Breakdancing isopod is back. He's like a Werbepause.
Yeah, it's like an intermission. Okay, we're back with something more interesting, I think.
I'm so excited because I know what's gonna come. Orlando.
Look, this isn't easy.
No, that's not what I meant. I made it a sex joke. I was like, I know what's gonna come.
What is gonna come? I don't.
Get it?
Oh, I'm gonna come?
Yeah, it was a joke.
That would be, with all the antidepressants I'm taking, that would be a nice switch up.
It was like, I know, like, the isopods that are gonna be shown soon, and I'm so excited.
Okay, so what this is, I am not 100% sure, but I think this is Vulgare that I caught from Spain. But I can't promise. There should be more. But they're not doing things.
They're just hidden. They heard you were gonna look at them and all scampered into the earth. Do they get fish food?
You can give them a bit, but there's so little
Very
in
little.
there.
Boop. They don't get more.
The tower is getting higher. I have to,
Bah. Ooh, that... wowzers.
Okay, this is not a wild collected specimen, but this is
Armadillidium.
Armadillidium. This is what I just talked about. This is Armadillidium Werneri. So some of this section of the shelf where I keep the wild boys are also where I have issues with mixed colonies, because this is the Werneri I bought that had white dwarfs in them. As you can see, one white dwarf here right next to Finn's hand. I love them. I once had a big colony.
Oh, there's a zebra in there.
Yeah, whatever, it's zebras. I wanted a wild colony, they weren't amazing. I wanted a big colony, they were amazing. Was actually one of the first colonies that had babies for me. We loved them. And then they crashed for no reason. And then I bought some new ones, but there were dwarf whites in there. And now I need to sort them back out. And that is stupid. I'm gonna remove this tower before it crashes.
They're so pretty and they're so big. I like the big ones. Do you want to come here?
So this is the Porcellio Vulgare orange, technically. So they're more orangey.
They're like... Is it just me or are they long? Like, it seems like usually isopods have, like, broader... Like, the body segments, they're a little broader.
Yeah, they seem a bit long.
And they just seem like they have shorter body segments, but more.
I think isopods always have the same amount of body segments, but don't...
Well, I could be hallucinating it.
Oh, you're not wearing the glasses.
What glasses?
The glasses you said you were gonna wear.
Oh, yeah, the funny glasses. No, I think then I would actually start hallucinating. They're so pretty. And he's very slow.
So I wanted to remove the tower, but I also wanted to get something, right?
He's taking the most careful stepsies. He did the bunny thing again. You know what we talked about last time, when they want to go somewhere but they're unsure, so they lift themselves up.
Yes.
And they look like little bunnies. Here, do you want to go back so people can see you? No, he wants to stay on my hand. He's such a good climber. Here. Here. They're super pretty.
Just gonna see what the next bin is, so that you can talk a bit about it.
Yes. Do they get fish food and water?
I think we just gave them already.
They don't have fish food yet. I just don't know about the water either.
I did water. You can do fish food.
Okay.
You can talk a bit about the
Please.
Vulgare I found in Spain that you know nothing about. Lol.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Orlando now. Those are Vulgare, which I know because the voices in my head just told me. I went to Spain and I caught them myself.
My girlfriend.
With my girlfriend, question mark. My name is Orlando Zeus. I'm the isopod guy. I caught them in Spain. If you didn't know yet. And they're very special because if you look at them, they have tiny little legs, and that qualifies for making them extra special.
Quick question, because you just said isopod guy. Do you still have me saved in your phone as isopod guy?
No, I never had you saved as isopod guy. Before I knew your name, I had you saved as, it's like, I think just the Isobro or just Isobro. And now you're saved as Orlando the Isobro, so it's your title.
Can you put some leaves in there as well,
Leaves?
please?
Yes.
They're very voracious. So yeah, I collected them in Spain myself. And yeah, I went on a hike and they were super nice, and so I kept them.
I could show you even.
I'm talking about the isopod iso guy name because so many people who know me, kind of not through acting but through this hobby, they are like, oh, he's the isopod guy, he's the Asselmann. And
Asselbro.
And I think that's so interesting because I guess everybody who does the isopod hobby, in their friend group, I think they're all called
Asselbro.
isopod bro or whatever. Okay, this is Porcellio Scaber, Calico, I think, that I collected myself close to my parents' house.
Do they get fish food?
Yes, and leaves, please.
You know what I'm thinking about? Because there's a couple... I live in Vienna, and I live in a Altbau, and there's a couple of just wild isopods living there, and
Where?
Just in the Hof.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, he stole an entire flake of fish food, and now he's kidnapping it. But there's a couple of wild ones, and some of them look kind of interesting. Some of them have some striping, and I'm really close to just collecting a few and breeding them myself.
Do it.
Oh, there's one that has a Gamaros, and he's trying to kidnap it away from his friend, but it's too heavy for him.
So I think they're super neat because you can take out colors.
Yeah, there's some that are really red.
Yeah, I selected them by red and yellowish.
Like this one, he has a lot of red in it.
Feels like the angle has changed again on the camera. This one has really a lot of red. Look at this one.
Yeah, there he is.
This is what you would call lava.
Oh.
Porcellio Scaber lava.
You can grab him and a couple extra red ones and start a super red box.
Exactly. That's gonna be the plan.
And then you have a box and they're so red they're glowing. Which is totally a realistic expectation. Glowing, I suppose.
Yeah, I had a person...
No holes in the lid?
Huh?
No holes in the lid?
It's so good. They're super easy to take care of. I had a isopod person, or an animal person, ask me about, oh yeah, do you know about these, what is it called, bioluminescent isopods from Spain? And I was like, no. And I was like, yeah, there's totally bioluminescent isopods in Spain. And I was like, really? I was like, yes. And then I was like, oh, so interested. I gotta look it up. And I looked it up and I found nothing. So either that person is an absolute
Dingbat.
No, like they know exactly what's going on and I don't. Or they just mix it up because I think there's bioluminescent bugs.
I mean, is it
but just not
bioluminescence or is it like...
that they emit their own light.
Okay.
I specifically asked him. I gotta get more boxes.
Because there's a lot of bugs that just glow under black light.
Yeah, that's a different story.
I'm just watching Orlando push a whole like train of isopod boxes.
I think it's time for Glomeris intermission.
Glomeris intermission.
Oh wait, but let me just check if it actually is time for Glomeris intermission. Yeah, I think it's time for Glomeris intermission. Yeah. Okay. Glomeris intermission. Okay, so it's time for the Glomeris, more pill millipedes. So we're back, we're away from things I collected, and we're now with things I traded or bought, or yeah. So these are Glomeris. Oh no, I should have written down the names before because
maybe they're under this
there's
piece of
one
wood.
here. Oh nope. There's one you can't really see. Amazing.
You could see him a little bit.
I'd like to see more.
They're hiding.
Yeah, Glomeris like to hide. By the way, we switched from smooth jazz to Arctic monkeys. Shout out to Ines, a friend of mine who really likes Arctic monkeys. And they were in Austria, and I wasn't aware, and I didn't see them.
It's funny because we switched because the smooth jazz was making us sleepy, and now the
was
songs
making
we're
Finn
listening
sleepy.
us.
Finn.
And now the songs we're listening to are just as calm.
So I think this is Connexia
pretty
Hexasticha. I need to label the boxes.
What? They're bug. They're bug boys. That's what they are.
Yes, Latin name Bugus boyus. But yeah, I kind of keep all of them in more smaller boxes now, and yeah, just try to keep them kind of moist. And
seed.
Yeah, it's from the sandwiches you made
it
yesterday.
Do we want to put it in and see if it grows something?
No.
Oh.
No. Can you give a bit of fish food palette,
Yeah.
please? Not palette, flick.
Oh,
That's a bit too much.
okay, just very little.
Yes.
Speaking
Small
of growing things, at one point my isopods in their cage grew a little sapling, and they let it grow about this height, like it was about this big, like I don't know, maybe 5 centimeters. I was like, oh, they're growing their own little plant, and they're not eating it. It's so cute. And then, like, literally 5 minutes later, I turn around and there's like 3 on it, and within a couple seconds, it was just gone.
Oh no.
I was very sad.
Okay, so this is the coolest. This is Glomeris Klugii. Not Armadillidium Klugii, but Glomeris Klugii from Croatia. And
that
I
is
think
orange.
they have the coolest colors. So they go from orange to brown to red. Let me find
Do
red.
they also get fish food a little bit?
Yes. So what Klugii means, it's Latin. I think it's Latin. I hope it's not Greek. Oh no, it rolled away. There it is. So what Klugii means is colorful. It's like gay.
Uh-huh.
What? Gay also means colorful.
Didn't it also, like, at one point mean happy or something like that?
Gay means happy. Yeah, it means just like bright. Just like in Russian you have the word голубой, which means light blue or homosexual.
He has all the knowledge.
Right.
I have none of the knowledge.
It's okay.
Except if it's very specific facts about reptiles. Then I do have no. Wow, they're really pretty.
Right. And you can see what Finn said before about how they roll up, how it's more of a snail.
Their little butt covers their little face.
Did you already give them?
Yeah, I sprinkled in a little bit of fish food.
Nice. So these can be found in Croatia.
Oh, maybe they'll open up on camera.
Maybe they will. I read online that also one of the differences between pill millipedes and isopods is that pill millipedes, when they roll up, they sometimes stay like that for a couple of hours. They're like, nah. None of your bullshit. And then zoop.
I'm just like, nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
Yeah, because the isopods, they close up and then they open right back up. Just like, and then they scamper. They're so cute when they scamper, though.
Okay.
Cute.
This could just Yeah, but I think you can see the colors. You can see why they're pretty.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Man, what is the name again of the other pill millipedes that are gonna come up next? It's Balcaniensis. I think it's Glomeris Balcaniensis.
I'm always so impressed when you know all the Latin names, because Latin species names is something that never sticks in my brain. It just, I don't know, I think my brain is too smooth, like it doesn't have any wrinkles to stick to.
Brain.
Yeah, my brain is just too smooth and it slides right off.
Well, I went to school and had Latin in school.
Yeah,
Well, I went to
Spanish.
school, that's the difference between... No,
Oh!
I had Latin and I learned a lot of Latin, so yeah.
Should
Okay.
we flat there?
No, I think this is... No, maybe like a little spritz here.
Little spritz.
Okay, as you can see, a bit of mold. Not the happiest about that. But look at this amazing color.
Ooh, they're stripy.
They're stripy indeed. And they were very active when I got them. I
Ken
got
has-
them... Well, Ken has second one because
Yes.
I want to show them to the people. Where's them?
Fun fact, one of the reasons why I always pick up the isopods and bring them like right here if I want to look at them is because my eyesight isn't the greatest and I should wear glasses, but I don't.
Well, maybe we can get a TV here that shows what we have on camera, and then you can see the big
yes.
details. We can do that. I have a TV. Like
Then
we can-
you always have to look at me go.
Okay, maybe we should put it there, because then you
Yeah.
look at the camera.
Then it looks like I'm being
Okay.
super...
I can't find more, but I also am not finding anything that is dead, so they're probably just hiding away. Oh, it's unfurling.
Oh, really?
It's doing a... Well, no, it's not. I think it was just moving because I shook the... Look at that.
Oh, that's super pretty.
So it's like black with yellow stripes between the segments, and then it is red on the side, so when it curls up, there's like a red dot in the middle.
They're so pretty.
No, is it? Is it doing a thing? I don't think so, no. Okay.
They're just not cool. You know what is cool? Rubber duckies.
The rubber duckies are gonna come back up. Okay, I can't find them. They're oh, there's one more. Yeah. Okay. They're just rolled up, chilling. It might be... Oh, he's doing the thing.
He's doing the thing. Oh, wow. He's opened. He's so brave.
Such a brave soul. By the way, the...
Oh, he's moving.
The-
Oh, they're both opening up.
And now, wait, but this is now interesting for
Oh,
the
they
people
have
who
so
don't
many
know.
legs.
Yes, exactly. You can see how this is already more than 7 pairs of legs. And you can see the antenna.
Like, this looks like a horror film creature imitating
Well,
an isopod. Because there's so many legs.
It's The Thing by John Carpenter, the Isopod remake. Limp. Okay.
They're like, because it's like a little horror creature imitating an isopod, because they know isopods are cute and humans will pick them up, and then you pick it up and you're like, oh my god, an isopod, but then there's like way too many legs and you're like,
So what's I just started saying
Fish food?
something. A bit, yeah. Fungus gnats are in there not because I didn't take care of the substrate, because fungus gnats is one of the issues. Fungus gnats are not an issue with isopod bins. You can get rid of them a bit with springtails.
Mhm.
But also what is the thing is that so they don't damage anything, but they're just a pest to have because they just bug you. Haha.
they're
You
just
get it.
evil and mean.
Bug. Yeah, so when you do put the put the substrate into the microwave or in the oven, that should get rid of it. But if you have them all around already, then they will, come back in the outside to them. And I just have so many bins, I can't get rid of that easily. So yeah.
That's what I like about my singular bin. There's not any like gnats in there. It's so lovely.
If you have only one bin of isopods, that's 70 times less than what I have.
I know.
Maybe somebody kept counting, and I don't think it's actually 70. I think we're more at 65 or something. 69.
I only got 69 cents. Ha! You know what that means. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
Okay, this now this is going to be interesting. This is So we're gonna do everything except Cubaris and Merulanella, and then we're gonna do Cubaris and Merulanella. This is the Cristarmadillidium Muricatum. It's a Spanish species. It's called the European spiky isopod because it's a bit spiky. And interesting. Oh wait, we have to put on the bug cam. There. So you can see a lot of mold. And this is where the dragon millipedes started showing up.
This is where the dragon.
Oh my god! I picked up the prime. Look there, you can see full-grown Muricatum and a dragon.
A pink dragon millipede.
Pink dragon
Fun fact:
millipede. But this isn't fully grown. The pink dragon.
The pink dragon millipedes are one of my really close friends' absolute favorite species of bugs. Why did I say isopods? And it was really funny because she was over a while ago and she was not having the greatest day. I was like, "Hey, Lyra, I have a friend. I just realized he has some pink dragon millipedes. Do you want to go meet him?" And I swear to God, this woman's face lit up all at once.
No.
And she was just like, "He has what?"
Oh, was it the one where you then called me out of a sudden?
It was the one
and you
where
was
I was
like, "Hey,
like,
can I
hold
come
on, I'll
over?"
call
And I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't right now."
Yeah, but it was okay. She understood that you didn't have.
I love the color mix of this bright yellow and then the pink. Look on the camera. Look how pretty it is.
Yeah, it's super pretty.
It's super
I was
pretty.
looking for another one, but I
Okay.
can't find one.
I'm so tempted to do the thing with the TV.
Yeah.
Should we stop this?
No,
So-
it's okay. We can finish today and then have it for the next time.
I'm gonna get the TV. Okay, we're gonna be back and we're gonna put a TV back behind here so that we can look at the camera footage on big time. Okay, we'll be right back. And we're back. So what happened in the meantime is this.
There's now a big screen and
We have a huge screen, and what the big screen helps us do, which in turn gets back to y'all, is that we can see clearly how sharp something is. So we have a TV that just shows the footage of this camera, and we can actually see the tiny cute eyes of this
Yeah, and you
isopod.
can see his little spikies.
He's so cute.
He's very cute.
Armadillidium
He's just like,
Muricatum.
"Wah." He's hiding his face.
Oh, there was just one running away. I hope that there's babies. Let me look. Or maybe we can get another dragon.
There.
Where? What?
Bug.
Oh, but
Ice bug.
is it baby bug? No.
There's big bug. They're not bugs. They're crustaceans, but.
I think that the bug is such a unilateral used term. It's just bugs, because people almost call spiders bugs, right? So.
But spiders aren't bugs. They're arachnids.
I know, and so are not. So I think bugs. So technically, bug is technically under quotations. Technically, bugs are. Oh no. Bugs are a subspecies of insects, I would say. Like beetles, I would say, are bugs, right? I think beetles is what you would call a bug.
Yes.
But
the pink
yes, pink dragon millipede. Send this to your lady.
To my lady, to my baby girl, to my queen.
I didn't.
Cheers.
Cheers. Finn asked me before, can you keep millipedes and isopods together? Can they be friends? I was like, they can even be lovers, but they can also be enemies. Yes. And that's actually important because, okay, they can't be lovers, I would say.
No, they're both scampering.
They're super cute. Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's so little.
I can change the light temperature. Does this help? I think this is the basic light. It's the best.
You should turn it a little bit so the millipede can be on screen more. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, stop right there. That's good.
So I would keep, for example, these two species I can keep together because this is a big bin. Cristarmadillidium Muricatum is still establishing itself. And so there's so much food and they are so slow growing that I don't need to watch out for that. But I would never keep them, for example, with dwarfed whites or with pruinosis zebras, pandas, all of those, because they would just outcompete them
He looks so
heavily.
fancy. By the way, where's Mr. Spiky gone? Did he fall?
He went to the box.
Okay.
Oh no, there he is. Okay, never mind. We have so many boxes left. We didn't do anything. We didn't feed them.
Oh yeah. They get a little bit of carrot. Do they also get fish food?
I'll just give them a bit of protein because there's so much. Again, there's so much mold.
Yeah, then we don't want more fish food.
We don't want this.
My hands smell so much like fish food that when I took a sip of the monster for the first time, I was like, "Oh no, is there fish food in my monster?" But it's just
it's the monster fish food flavor.
yeah. And I mean, I do have a couple flakes of fish food in there.
Okay.
Cheers, fish food monster.
But the big TV really helps us see how dirty it is. Yeah. What is this?
That moisture stain right there. Where is it? You might think this is water, but that's the blood of my enemies.
Why do you have so many enemies? Okay. What you get to see here are the lovipedes. That's what we call them. It's Anadenobolus Rutilans, I think.
I can see them so well. I'm digging this.
Finn is like, what? There's animals in those boxes? Holy shit!
I don't have to go this close to it.
Okay, so you might be able to see something now. Okay, no, they're not doing it. Sometimes they go absolutely badonkers when you touch them.
Badonkers?
This is technically a wild collected species, man, from me.
I love how their legs do waves. So satisfying.
And this one is fully grown. I think it's like 8 centimeters, probably.
Ja, wenn das 8 Zentimeter, das sind vielleicht 5.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Das sind
Oh,
10.
right.
Yeah. No, guys, this is like...
This is at least 10 centimeters.
This is at least
7 inches.
That's 7 inches, totally. Like, that's big. That's massive,
big.
actually.
It's almost too big, right?
Yeah, like, honestly...
Oof.
That's almost too big.
Okay, so they go from like copper to almost purplish, but there's always yellow and gray in there. And we call them lovipedes because they're schmoozing all the time. They're so cute with each other.
Aww.
Okay.
Were those the ones that we caught hanging out in the walnut together?
Yes. So this is already the second generation you see there. Or like the first generation that's born in captivity, the one here. And I caught them in Spain as well. And what they sometimes do is, when they feel threatened, they don't roll up, but they shake violently. Trying to get one to do it, but they're not doing it.
They're just too chill.
They're just chill now. I think they realize that they're set up for life since they're with me. But sometimes they really wiggle around. Okay, there's a small one. Schmull. So yeah, these ones, I think I'm one of the few people in Europe who has them, or in the world again.
The small one's doing a speed. And gone.
Sorry, I just touched you with my foot. Okay,
okay.
Let's give him some food.
Fish food?
Yeah, a bit of fish food.
Fish food. Oh, I just looked at the dirt in the box, and there's so many little babies just hanging out in little pockets.
They are super amazing. They were like, this guy's nice to us. We're going to give him all the babies. Toby from Germany. We actually did a swap. Please don't die on camera. It's going to be a mess in the editing room. Oh, and then he died. And then he started coughing. And then he died. And then I have to cut this out. And then I have to
I'm sorry.
Don't do it. Also, would be sad.
Yeah, totally. That's so sad for you.
Okay, there's one more millipede. Oh, and of course...
Evil.
Why?
Isn't it? Yeah, you open it and it's stank.
I thought you meant the logo. No, the logo isn't. Actually, like, I didn't even buy this. I just got some isopods in the Home of Insect. But Home of Insect is a... I won't dox them because you can find his address on the internet. It's
I gotta make sure not to dox.
Yeah, but it's... So here I keep my my springtails.
And it smells amazing.
No, it doesn't smell bad. No, I reset them up. Can you put a bit of fish food in there?
Just a tiny
Yes.
amount?
So I have 2 containers of those, and these ones I should actually, yes, I should feed them more often than once a week.
Do they get carrot?
No, they don't get carrot. Yeah, this is how I breed and keep springtails.
They have a lot of water. Do they like that?
Yes, they are only charcoal and water. That way, nothing too bad can happen. Now this is going to be a bit of a challenge with the big boxes.
Oh, because it's a big box. Just like with the Meruna, whatever. The speed demons. They're speed demons.
This
and they can climb walls. And they're speed
Bumblebee. I think I have to do this now. Yeah, this is the
bumblebee.
This is the bumblebee millipede. Yeah, beginner species. These ones you should wash your hands afterwards because of the
Fish food?
cyanide. Yes, cyanide and fish food.
But they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. Listen to Tom Lehrer. He has great songs like Poisoning Pigeons in the Park.
That sounds exactly like what's his name?
Or the
Georg.
Poisoning Pigeons in the Park.
Yeah, but that's
the Masochism Tango.
There's a Viennese artist from the past that sang a song like Taubenvergiften im Park. It sounds like he covered that.
I don't know. I just Tom Lehrer. Listen to his music. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the Masochism Tango. It's a great song.
Send it to me on WhatsApp.
I will.
Yeah. Not a lot to say here. Beginner species of millipede. Millipedes, as you can might be able to tell here, always have a thick layer of substrate, so they can. This is good, yeah. So that they can, what is it called? Because they need to burrow themselves to shed. And it's just zipping the whole monster.
Yeah. I'm gulping it so I can stay awake because I'm a sleepy lad. Also, I just there were 2 flakes of fish food in there, and I tried to avoid them before. But in the meantime, I forgot that the flakes of fish food were in there, and now I had one in my mouth, and now they're both gone. Living life at its finest.
So do we do Cubaris or Merulanella?
Cubaris.
Okay. So again, what I just wanted to say is that you need thicker layers of substrate for millipedes because when they shed, they need to burrow completely. And if the substrate isn't high enough, that can lead to mismolt.
And you don't want that.
Okay. We start with a crowd favorite. We start with the king of pandas.
Yes. I have them too, and I love them so much.
So Cubaris species are all from Asia. And important thing about Cubaris is they're not really scientifically named. The Cubaris Merulanella. This is still a biological clusterfuck, I think. Biological, not, but the science of biology. Because, yeah, nobody knows what's going on. They're like, oh, this is Merulanella blah, 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 because that would sound cool.
They're my little boys.
These ones are small. I guess I open...
There's one that has half a shed on it. It looks like he's wearing a hat. Oh, there's so many! I get very excited. Oh.
And you can see how there's some that have more and some that have less white because of, random mutation.
See how they wiggle their little...
Okay, we're back, finally.
We're back.
Man, today's... Yeah, so what happened is I wasn't happy with the quality of our last video because I was like, why isn't it HD? It should be HD when I uploaded it to YouTube. And then I was like, okay, Streamlabs, do the best quality you can. And then Streamlabs was like, it's going to be big file size. I was like, how big can it be? Apparently half an hour, 82 gigabytes.
Oh, shit.
And now my laptop was full of space. So...
And then I was like, it can't be that big. I can handle it.
It's gonna be super vicious during post-production. Okay, now we're back. Things are sorted. We're recording. I also powered up the ring light, so it has more juice now. It's stronger. And we're back with the pandas. And we're just gonna...
With the cutesy-wootsiest little boys.
So...
Oh, Cubaris.
Cubaris Panda King, It's called Panda King because again black and white. And what's cool about these is I think this is the Cubaris species, one of the few that you can keep as a bioactive cleanup crew. Show the boys.
Look at them. Are they not absolute perfection? They're so cute and rounded. And he has a lot of completely black ones. No, do you want to turn around, little guy? And
It almost looks like Cubaris white side.
I love them so much because they're so round and they're so cute and they're feelers. I love Panda Kings. I love rubber duckies. Cubaris are just like the spiky isopods. They also have this shape. It's just the best shape on the whole fucking planet.
Isopod. We should make a video. What is the best shape of isopod?
Best shape of isopod is round.
I know it's it's a good cleanup crew. You can just have a chunk of protein food. This is just some stomped gamaroo, whatever. And just put it in there and be okay with that.
Flake. Oh, he took his own little flake. Oh, he has it and he's not letting go of it. Oh, it's like the little baby, and he has a little flake, and the big one got one too now. Oh. Like I said, my eyes are already starting to feel particularly watery. Cubaris give me a lot of emotions.
It's okay.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah. These are amazing.
He's eating. He's like...
So I would say, can you give him a bit of leaves? I think you could keep these easily with a tarantula, whatever.
Yeah, they're in my tarantula enclosure.
Right, you told me.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
Miles. He's named after, Miles Morales, the Spider-Man. And he's super... he has a little...
He has a leaf.
Yeah, he's taking it. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, Miles. He's a he's walking in circles.
You can watch close up here.
He's walking in circles. He wants to have it for his own so badly. Oh, okay. Concentration, Finn.
Okay, I'm gonna put this away.
Yeah. He's still walking with it. Okay, my spider, Miles, he's a Caribena versicolor, and they start out a really nice bright blue, and as they age, they get more of a reddish brown with some green tones, and he just had his first molt with me a while ago, and now he's starting to have his nice reddish browns.
He molted as well.
What?
He had his first molt with you. Yeah. It sounds like you molted as well.
Oh no!
So it's like, we went to the...
We molted together.
Yeah, we went to the wardrobe and we both put on a new suit. Okay, this is Cubaris... I'm sorry I interrupted your story, but to make it fast, right. This is Cubaris white side. Or penguin, because...
Penguin?
Yeah, the white side.
There's a red one.
What? Where?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, that's not a...
He does not belong.
That's what is it called? Imposter.
Can I have imposter?
No. Imposter goes into imposter space.
Do they get fish food?
Yes. So white sides again. What I'd say the second good cleanup crew.
I want them to have cucumber.
I'm gonna close them again because they're not as spectacular, and I really would like to keep this episode under 3 hours.
We have all the technical difficulties today.
Yes. And every time we do a new take, I'm like, okay, then I have to do another thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one that is up is Cubaris Orange Tiger. The first Cubaris I ever got. They're called Surat Thani because they are from Surat Thani. I think Surat Thani is... Is it a place in Thailand or Vietnam? I'm so bad with this. It's somewhere in Southeast Asia. That's all I can tell. And they're a good intermediate Cubaris species.
Wowzers! Look at
And what I like with them so much is that they go from orange to gray to copper. Like look at this, all the colors. You can select them to be orange, but I actually like them more if they have different colors.
I think the striped ones are my favorite when they have like the really dark stripes and then the really nice orange. Because it's just such a nice contrast. but they're also very cute. They don't give me as much of the happy chemicals as panda kings or rubber duckies do, but God, they're so cute.
They can be super fast.
Yeah.
Like these, the way they're now, you would think they're slow, but once they get the zoomies, it's over.
Once zoomies are activated, it's over for you. They're coming for your kneecaps.
Bruh, what?
I don't know. Oh, did we give them fish food?
Not yet.
No.
I don't think so. You can give them. They eat a lot. Come on, bro,
Meow,
turn
meow,
around.
Meow, meow, meow. Sorry.
It's all good.
The meow, meow, meow is hitting again.
So I would say intermediate species because you have to watch a bit with the moisture. With the moisture gradient.
You have to flip this wood around.
Yeah.
And the other one. You have to put the point in the substrate. Yeah. Because there's a point and you have to bury it. Yes. Good.
Then I have to take this away. So.
Very good. You get a gold star.
1 star.
I like how you barricaded the boxes in with all of the cables.
It's all the technical difficulties.
You just said...
All the technical difficulties today.
You just said life is too easy, I want it more difficult.
No.
Is it time? Ah! The look you just gave me, I was like, oh my god, it's time. But you... you cock-blocked me.
We're gonna do them last. We're gonna do the rubber.
What?
No, last for the Cubaris.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do the Merulanella. I think Merulanella Scarlet is a good ending.
Yeah, they're a very good ending.
So if you came for the red boys, you gotta wait.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Okay. Cubaris Amber.
Oh, it's the amber duckies.
In this box, there's actually 2 species.
Oh, it's the cliff duckies too, right?
Yeah, but the cliff duckies are having a hard time.
Oh.
Is this the right box? I'm confused. Yes.
Oh, they're so cute.
So Amber has orange and there's 2 black stripes. And there's also cliff duckies in there and 1 Jupiter because I got Jupiters from Toby. There is the 1 Jupiter. Oh no.
Did you drop them?
I got the Jupiters from Toby. There he is. Look at the soul survivor of his clan. He's so pretty, but when they came, something went that the postage took too long, and all of them died except for 1. It was the worst.
But now he gets to have different friends.
Yeah, but Toby will bring, like, next time, it was a swap with Toby, and he was very, very nice. He was like, so usually it's always on the buyer, the risk, and he was like, yeah, I'll just give you new ones when next time. I hope that's what he said, and I'm not, like, putting him on the spot right now. But he's a really nice dude. He's a vet in Germany. Yeah, so Amber, I would say one of the more difficult Cubaris species.
I just realized I got so excited over the Panda Kings, I can feel myself getting more drained.
Boy. You know what I'm...
Fish food?
Yes, you can give him a bit of fish food. You know when I'm... Please don't take this the wrong way. But what I'm currently playing God of War. Do you know about God of War?
No.
Okay, it's a computer game. And it's about Kratos. He's one of the Greek gods, and he's basically somehow is killing all the gods of all the mythologies. And he has a son. And the dynamic between both of them kind of reminds me of what's going on here. Because the son is always trying his best, and the dad is just like, just do it, boy. is the best voice. It's really cool. Yeah, there should be cliff duckies in there, but cliff duckies are from Malaysia, and they need super constant temperature, and apparently I didn't manage to do that. Is that a really cliff ducky? No, that's a November.
Oh, but he's white.
Then it is a cliff ducky. Yes, it is a male. That is a male cliff ducky. So cliff duckies are one of probably the only There he is. Black and white. Black, white back, white front.
And he's gone.
One of the only isopod breeds that are different, where the genders have different colors. It's amazing. They're from Malaysia, which means that during the night the temperature needs to be constant, because in Thailand and Vietnam, there's a lot of these isopods come from hills and mountains, and regions where during the night it gets cold. So warm days, but nights can be colder. But the ones from Malaysia need the temperature, because in Malaysia apparently it's the same temperature all the time, because it's probably closer to the equator or something. And so you need them to have more stable temperature the whole 24 hours.
Oh.
Which apparently I didn't manage. I don't know why.
Oh, he's going for the fish food.
By the way, with Cubaris, we're entering the territory of having heat for your isopods. Not with the Merulanella, which falsely some people put information online where it's like Merulanella Scarlet, 26 degrees.
Oh, then it's too hot.
And then they probably die, and then you will be able to sell more.
Oh, damn.
Capitalists love this trick. Or you just keep them at the right temperature and you don't kill innocent animals. I don't know. Depends on what kind of person you are. My Scarlets started to die off. We're going to talk about Merulanella later anyway, but they started having issues, and then as soon as I dropped the temperature, they were to room temperature, they were amazing.
They're also mean and really fast.
Yes.
They go zoom.
They go zooms.
Oh, he's eating the little fish food.
He's a good boy.
He's like chomp, 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 chomp.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Da, da, da.
So between the breaks where we had to figure technical stuff out, I downloaded for Finn how to and helped him set up the ringtone of the cat, who sounds like he's singing with the guitar in the background.
To be fair,
Finn can't stop singing it.
Yeah, he downloaded it for me because I'm not tech savvy and I don't know how to do that. But you can hear it. I can play it for you.
Play it one. No, wait. We could we get copyright issues?
I don't know. It's a TikTok stitch audio.
I don't know.
Meow, meow, meow.
I think everybody knows what you mean anyway if you sing.
Yeah, it's this adorable little cat. Someone stitched it with a guitar or ukulele or some kind of musical instrument. I don't know my fruits, and by fruits I mean instruments. And the cat is just, her face, the way she sings her little song.
Very, very melodic.
It floats my brain with so much serotonin. It's just no thought, just meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
This is still not the box you're looking for.
You're torturing me.
But these are super cute. This is Cubaris White Shark. And these ones are, apparently, once they're set up, really prolific. They're smaller. They're kind of a dwarf species.
Smart.
Is there one here? Yeah, I mean, look. Okay, this isn't an adult, but look at this one.
Oh, he's tiny.
This one here.
Yeah,
I'll get bigger ones. There's bigger ones. And so apparently you could have them as a cleanup crew, and they're so gorgeous. Look at this. Look how they have 3 colors. Their back is white, then gray stripes, then white, then gray stripes, and then orange.
They're really cute. They're so little. Oh,
and look,
there's tiny
babies. So kind of hardy apparently. So I talked about them with Carsten and with Pete, and both of them were they're kind of hardy. I got mine from Pete, by the way.
I'm watching.
So just have it warm, have them enough food, and then they'll just explode. Don't worry about it, bro. Yeah. Bit moisture on the side, and I think you can take them as cleanup crew for an animal that is not gonna hunt them.
So something big. So they're not interesting prey.
Yeah. And again, they're really small. Look at this.
They're so small. Yeah, there's a little one and he's very tiny.
And I started with 10 or 12 pieces. And animals. Why did I say pieces?
I don't know.
Because in German it's Stück and Stück you can actually say.
Yeah, I just repeated it.
Because echolalia, my friend.
Yeah.
Is it an isopod or is it... Of course, isopods can roll up.
Oh, he decided to no longer be ball. You know the meme I sent you yesterday? Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
We should get that as shirts. Like, fuck it,
We should get shirts in general, but I think we're gonna set up a store and then we're gonna do that stuff anyway. Look, he has some dirt on his head. Oh look, we can show baby.
Oh, there was an isobut. That's one of my favorite things to say instead of isopod, like isobut.
Isobut.
Meow meow meow. Sorry. Oh, they're so little.
So I mean, you can all see the size difference to the.
I like the one
springtails.
tiny one that has like a really orange head.
Yeah, super colorful, bright species, not really shy, very prolific.
His name shall be Melon.
And melon is also part of this colony, which makes this colony
very special.
A melon baller.
Yes.
That's a cocktail for people.
I have no idea.
Look how he's running.
You can see his little feelies as he's exploring.
Him and his springtail friends.
What is this? Oh, he's disappearing.
He's taking a dive.
Wowzers.
I think this one over here is shedding.
Yeah,
sure.
he's very white in the front.
Yeah. So yeah, Cubaris white shark. I do not know
is it time?
who called them white shark, but Finn is already... I wanted to show this big one here. Yes.
Oh, he's chunky.
But you know, they're not really big.
He has a piece of fish food stuck to his butt.
And a piece of dirt stuck to his head.
Maybe it's
he's barely keeping it together.
Maybe it's a fashion choice.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a fashion statement.
What I thought about yesterday, in the chat. I'm just gonna keep you on the hook with this much other stuff until we show the rubber duckies. What I thought about yesterday, that was shirt that we could do, because it's a phrase that you said, and I think it's really fun. It's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And we should have this.
It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle.
No, it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Because we're talking about isopods, and then we're like, it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. I think we should have that as shirts that we sell.
And then it's like a rubber ducky with like cool shades, like cool sunglasses.
Yeah, and it has to be. Yeah, I'm just not gonna keep you waiting any longer. This is what Finn.
This is my drugs.
Yes.
This is like my cocaine. Open the box.
You're like a cat.
Watch this. I flipped the log.
Wait, I did?
Oh.
Yeah, so, you
I
can
flipped the log and boom. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's so orange and he's so loaf-shaped. He's like a loaf of bread. Oh, this is the best isopod. You can't get any better except for the little spiky ones. They're a little better. But this is what an isopod is supposed to be. Round, colorful, and you can see his little eyes, and he has a little beak, and he looks like a little rubber ducky, and I love him. They're so little. Where's Ducky Supreme?
Let's show. So first of all, this
praying.
log has a hole, and isopods always live in there. It's the cutest. Let's show them Ducky Supreme.
Where I hope if Ducky Supreme isn't okay, then I'm not gonna be okay either.
You're not gonna be okay either.
He's
so
big.
You ready to flip?
Yeah, I'm watching you flip it so I can see him. Oh, is that him?
I think
Hold on.
that's him. Can you take him? Put him up there.
I think that. Just look at the.
What's going on here?
Yeah, there's an orange one.
What is it?
But just look
Is
at
it an orange tiger or is it a rubber ducky?
This one shows it especially. The one thing I love about rubber duckies, they're a little more, I guess, lifted than some other isopods. So when they're flat, they look like this one specific shape of bread. And it makes me so happy because isopod,
Cameras. Yeah.
but bread, but isopod, but bread. And they're just, they're so adorable and so little. And they look like... They're just so cute. I just can't.
So they're called rubber duckies because their face looks like a fucking rubber ducky. That's the story, and they're from Thailand or Vietnam.
Where are you going?
Thailand. They're super famous in the hobby. I think this was the first craze of after isopod. You can see the one here is still rolled up.
He's shy.
I think they're super pretty. Why are they so expensive? They take about 9 months to be able to have children and 1 year to be fully grown. So it just takes so much time until they're ready to have kids and to procreate, and that makes they do not have a lot of babies when they have babies. So it just the whole process just takes a lot of time. And
I want to see them take a fish food.
I think this is a orange tiger. I'm gonna take him out.
Oh, he's
No. And did you see how fast that was? That is how fast he can get. I'll take him out when he's bigger.
Oh. Look at them with their little feelies.
I love him so much. Let's see how close we can get with the camera.
They're so cute.
Look at the camera.
Like, just look at that. Why wouldn't you love this? Oh, he uses his brother as a bridge, but his brother didn't like it. And you can
I like
see
the one that's still curled up. It's like he's having a hangover. It's like, ugh.
You can see their little feet go scatter, scatter, scatter.
And their antennaes. It's like the small Hoffmans
Yeah.
and Isopod. The skittish.
Oh, ball boy is moving. And the little baby, and you can see their little ducky-shaped beak. They're so cute.
And the one that's just burrowing under the other ones, it's almost completely orange. It only has a bit of gray in there. Ball.
He flipped.
Look at this. Now look at this.
Oh, they're so cute. Like, see the little ducky beak? They're like Will Wubble duckies.
Let's show him.
Look at him. Oh, he has a baby, and it's joining him. It wants to be like him.
Finn's eyes are getting wet.
Shut up! Oh, he's walking towards the camera. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my god, look, he's taking the fish flake. Oh my god.
You can see his little mouth go.
You know, he's like, not this mine.
Yes, he takes it away. He's like, this is... Oh, and there's another one coming. I'm okay.
You can cry.
Yeah, I'm crying.
This is Finn's therapy. Comes over and looks at the isopods.
Like, just look how carefully he takes it in his feces. And you can see his... Oh, the baby. Is he going to steal his food? He's like, oh, he is.
He's nibbling.
Yeah, he's like, thank you for giving me the sustenance. Oh, he took a little bite. You can see the little bite he took. Oh. Oh.
Chomp, chomp.
Jump, jump, jump.
And look, there's a really small baby on the right to him. You see that small thing coming closer? I can't... This here. This here.
Oh my god, that's so little. I didn't even see him. Do you think that's his mom?
I have no idea.
Oh, the one thing that makes me sob about isopods so much is some isopod species are good moms. They'll grab a piece of food and bring it to their babies.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, you were the one who taught me that. Ages ago.
I didn't.
And you told me that. I was like, they take the food and they bring it to their babies.
I've never heard that.
How can you not tell me that this is a thing with feelings? They feed their babies. They make sure their babies have food. Oh. I'm having so many emotions right now.
Look at this. The one is really orange, one in the middle. You could select that and make something. This is where isopods always remember me of like cows or sheep or goats. Like they're this herd of animals. They just hang out.
He's walking.
Blim, 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 blim.
Oh, the orange one is so pretty.
He just bumped into my finger.
They're like little bumper cars.
Look, there's one in there.
Ooh, he's in the quack. Get it? He's in the quack? Like ducks go quack?
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Oh. There's another very orange one. There's two very orange ones. This one and that one.
I think they get the gray parts when they get older. So just show, I would only select color when they're actually fully grown.
Hold on.
Let's show the love cave.
The love
They always show only their butts.
They're like, you cannot see my face. You can only see my butt.
I just have to find the...
By the way, I love rubber duckies so much. Orlando and I talked about, like, maybe having little fantasy creature mascots at one point. And where is he? Where's my son? And I made one. I could show it to the phone camera. You could show it. Look at him. He's based on a rubber ducky Isobros. His name is Duck. And he's a little sassy boy. He has an attitude problem. I think there's an interaction sketch. Yeah, he has a little brother, and they're like cats. They make bread, and there's a sketch of them making bread on each other, and playing tug of war.
Isn't there one where he finds a bug? No, that was Professor Thistle.
There's one where he sees actual isopod. Like, no, you have to go down. That's just a close up on his wing. No, phone this way. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yes.
And his wings are like armor plated, so he puts them in front of his face because he's scared. He's like, you look like me. That's spooky. And up there, like up he has. I didn't show the wings on the full body here, so you could see his body. But he has these big armor plated wings. Put the phone a little bit more this way. And when he takes a nappy nap, no wait. Yeah, like this, perfect. When he takes a little nappy nap, he folds, like he hides his face with his orange tip feetsies, so the shape overall and the color placement looks like an isopod. That's why he has black dots
spots on the elbows or on the lower arms
to look like eyes. And when he sleeps, he looks like a little rubber ducky.
So cute.
And it's so cute. I drew a little rubber ducky that's just covered in hearts and stars because I'm not obsessed. You are.
Yeah, so you can see Finn is a great artist. Let's see what happened under the bark.
I want Duck as a plushie so I can carry him around with me all the time. I'm gonna make that. Why would you not love rubber duckies? They're just... Oh, he has food!
They're grazing.
He took the food I gave him.
So apparently rubber duckies also like the protein.
I think, yes, they like it because this one was eating a piece of fish food and you dropped the gamaros like right in front of him.
This one is dragging a piece of fish food flake.
That's my favorite thing where they're like, this is mine, you can't have it.
It's mine, num num num.
It's like growing up with siblings. You're like, I licked it, so it's mine. Oh, he's walking up to me. Hi, friend. Do you want to be my buddy? Can we be pals? No, we can't, because he just hid. That's okay.
When I put them away, are we going to have a problem?
No, that's okay. You should put them away. Because I will
put them away?
Yeah, I will just stare at them and stop talking completely and maybe cry again.
Yeah, so Finn loves these.
Yeah. I have a lot of emotions for animals. That was pretty much my reaction when my mom came home with my first snake, because she just told me that she went to the breeder to look at it because she was really afraid of snakes and she just wanted to make sure she's okay with it. And then she came home with a baby and just said, baby. Give me your hand. And I was like, yeah, sure, Mom, whatever. And then she puts this baby snake in my hand and I just started shaking so hard I had to kneel down and I was just sobbing. Okay. Which ones are those?
These are lava, and lava is really interesting because they, to me, are really big.
Big.
They're not and they already have babies, by the way.
Oh.
Like, look at this. This is not a small boy.
That is a big boy.
This is like...
Oh, wow, he's pretty.
Right.
Yeah, damn, that's like, you can compare it to my finger. They're big. They're about as big as my nail. Like, look at it. That's big. That's a big old boy.
Like the Red Diablo, I would say are max 1 centimeter. And these ones are like maybe almost 2. Yeah. Maybe almost 2 centimeters. And there's one specimen in there that is super orange on the back. I hope I can find them. Maybe I can find some babies. Yes, there's some
babies.
There's some. Yeah, oh. Look.
He has pants on, because he only shed the first half of his body, so he has pants on. He's wearing the pantaloons.
So these are babies. They're more gray, but that's okay because usually, again, colors change when the isopods get older. There he is.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Look
he
at
is
this.
So pretty.
Look at this. The sunset. How it's like yellow and orange.
He's super pretty. Ooh.
Such a pretty boy.
Yes.
Oh shit! We're not showing the boys.
Oh, was it on us
It
the
was
entire
on us
time?
The entire time, yes. Okay, we're idiots.
How long?
I don't know if we showed the Red Diablo. No, we looked at the Red Diablo there. I think this is only.
Imagine the entire time, like
No.
Okay.
No.
Because we have the screen, we see the bugs on the TV all the time, the entire time. So, oh wow, we're smart.
Okay, I'm gonna make a break and look if we showed the other isopods.
Another break.
We're gonna finish with these and then we're gonna make a break and see if we actually filmed the. Oh, this is so us. This is so us. We're
Oh.
We're two peas in an isopod. What was that?
Cause 2 peas in a pod. Oh my god, that works. What are?
And what's crazy about these is that when Isopete sent them to me, which was a couple of weeks ago, there was no heat pack. And they all arrived alive and are still doing well. And I think that's insane because they're Merulanella and again you will probably find on some keepers and some people's website like 26 to 28 degrees. No, they sent them without heat pack.
He let me pet him.
They're usually they're usually more active, but they're just chilling.
Pet. He let me pet him too. They get thumbs up because they're petable.
Petable.
Okay, do you want to take a break and see how much we fucked up?
No, he's taking the walk.
Doing a few steppies.
Just look at this bug.
He is bug, indeed. I like their little feet. Step, 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 step. He takes like very determined steps.
Yeah, he's very. He knows that he's the king. Oh, look at how it's like mixed with gray.
Yeah, really
looks like they're
pretty.
like somebody took a brush and painted on them.
Yeah, like brush stroke. Oh damn! It's pretty late already. I'll have to go pretty soon.
We have half an hour left.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna stop now and let's
Yes.
check. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. What happened is Finn and I did not had the camera on the right thing and it was only us while we were talking about look at these cool isopods that are on camera right now. So I'm gonna do a speed thing of Merulanella Tricolorata and Red Diablo. This is Tricolorata. I think it's super pretty. It's yellow and red. Finn is gonna come back in any minute now. And the thing is, I'm sorting out. So Scarlet is a morph of Tricolorata, and it's not a clean line yet. So I'm have to sort out all the ones that are Tricolorata again and put them in this bin. Yes, I started without you because you have to leave it very soon.
Demon.
I am a demon.
Yes.
I am a demon. I think that's a compliment.
Right,
I just started and explained the fuck up we did. Yeah, look at this boy. And I think it's kind of fun that this isopod used to be, and I think it still is, $30 to $35 a piece from some vendors, and
oh, that one's really tricolor.
And yeah, that's a super good specimen. And now I'm like, ugh, these are not the ones I'm looking for. I just put them on the side container. All the Merulanellas I have, I keep them at almost room temperature, and it works perfectly. People even sent them without heat packs.
Scoot.
So yeah, you usually keep them in high containers, but this one is going to be a higher container as well. But I didn't have the hardware, so these ones are going to get a higher container soon, because they tend to climb up the sides.
They tend to be evil speed demon.
By the way, that's why we are not feeding them, because they have already been fed.
Yeah, we just
did all the things.
we did a whoopsie daisy and didn't film it.
This is...
It was a schlamassel.
That is true. Which one? So this is the lava and... Yeah. There's fresh carrots, so it's gotta be this one. I hope we get to see them again. This is the Red Diablo.
Oh, he's in there.
But there was one piece with so many of them. There's a couple.
I think it was that piece.
Yeah, they're super gorgeous, I think. And yeah, they're all from Isopete. Not all of... Are all not all of my Merulanellas, but most of mine are from Isopete. And I just like... They have very long antennas with white ends. I think that's super cute. Look at this. I think Finn is just... look, he just took a piece and now he's running.
Oh, running.
I
He's
think
eating it, running
Finn
at
is
the
just
same
done with his energy.
No, it's okay.
Because of the rubber ducky situation we had.
Yeah, I'm just like...
Okay. There's not... We had a piece before, but
Yeah.
we didn't show it because we didn't switch cameras. And that piece had like 8 of them on it, I think.
I was focusing on something, but I forgot what I was focusing on.
You were focusing on reminiscing rubber duckies. But yeah, they're doing fine. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm done with the day already, and it's not even dinner time. There he is.
Little voice. I like their patterning. It's very pretty. It's very intricate.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I think it's also interesting for morphs because they have technically 3, maybe almost 4 colors with red, black, yellow, and the yellow sometimes is even greenish. And I think that can spawn some really cool morphs in the future. Okay.
We listen to rock music and he's listening to he's dancing. He's like headbanging.
We're going with the biggest last bin.
Last one.
This is Scarlet. I hope some of them show themselves. I had a good bunch.
Cord.
Yes, all good. And Scarlet is currently one of the most sought after isopods. And yeah, let's find one. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking at the
There's
screen
small.
so I can see stuff.
There's a couple of them sitting here.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
Oh,
They
it's
have
already
so
gone.
much red.
There's
He on
just-
the leaf.
Look at that red.
He on the leaf.
And I really like that it's red and then this gold brown colored
The speckling.
specks.
Did they get fish food?
Yes.
But they don't need more leaves, right?
No, they're good. They're good on the leaves. So every time I open this bin, I have to check if I find some that are not pure scarlet and then put them back
They get yeeted.
to the other one. I had some big ones, but like everything's hidden at the moment. Maybe it's because they were waiting so much in the bright light, and also they kind of good at camouflage.
I don't see any from the side.
Is the one on camera right now?
No, you need to go a little bit this way. Yeah, now he is.
Because then I can have him on camera while I search the rest of the bin.
He's just not moving.
With these ones in the beginning, I made the mistake of having smaller, like regular containers, not small, but regular containers, and then they kept disappearing, and I wondered why, and it's because they can climb.
Very well. Oh, there's another one.
This.
Look, they're friends.
Now look at this prime isopod. I think this is just the most gorgeous color. Like, this is red.
I think they're even more red in person, but they're like so red.
Look at this.
There's a tricolor one.
Yes, I'm gonna...
Invader.
Can you get it out?
Yeah, if you give me the
you
piece
can
of
do
wood.
the thing with the finger? Haha.
Stop scampering. Stop it.
Is he
Don't
still
move.
on the piece?
Yeah. Flip it. Yeah. No, he's so fast. He's right there, I think. Where is he? Oh.
No, he's in
God
the box.
damn it.
Okay, never mind. He's gone.
God damn it, Bob.
God damn it, Bob.
Not again, Bob. But there's 2 of them right there. 2 of them. 2 of them. And like a penguin. Bob, Bob, Bob.
So yeah, last time I checked, I had almost like I put them in a bigger bin from the small bin because I was like, okay, they are such escape artists. I need to bigger bin, and I think you were there.
Yeah, I was there.
Was it with you and your mom or you and my mom?
It was with you, my mom, and me, and we were sitting on the floor and having a lot of escapees. Because they're fast.
And yeah, and I counted them a bit, and I think it was almost 40. It was a lot.
There were a lot of them.
Look at this specimen.
He's the best specimen. Are we going to sell them at Hum?
No, I don't have enough yet to sell them. It's gonna be maybe Hum in fall. I think we're gonna go in fall again, right?
Oh, when maybe there will be baby snakes.
You gotta give him the news, bro.
Yeah, I gotta give some news. So, I was this year was supposed to be my first year of snake breeding, but unfortunately, it's nature. Stupid stuff is gonna happen. My gravid female passed away, which no one could have predicted because she was perfectly healthy. I even took her to the vet like before I bred her to make sure she's healthy and okay. And she just, what I think the problem was is that she had 2 big eggs and she just couldn't pass them. And I went to the vet a total of 4 times with her to try and find a way to help her to pass them. And at one point she got hormone injections that should have helped her to start the laying process. But I had to go to work after I went to the vet, and when I came home, she was dead in the enclosure, so I thought there were going to be no eggs at all this year. But we also had a friend's female over at my place for breeding, but she just didn't show any signs of being gravid for ages, so we thought she decided that boys are yucky and gross and they give you cooties. And yesterday, I visited said friend, and I looked at her snake and was like, your snake is fat, what, are you still feeding her, like, the after brumation amount? Because you shouldn't, she's like way too thick. And my friend went like, no, I feed her normally. So I was like, okay, let me see that snake, because I was like, maybe something's wrong. And I picked up the snake and her belly was bulging out in the back, like in the back third of her body, but the spine was very, like, you could feel the spine very easily, which you can usually only do with that's our setup, with skinny snakes. So I was like, the snake can't be fat and skinny at the same time. And then we looked at each other, like we looked each other in the eyes and went, holy shit, she's gravid. And now we're waiting for eggs. So
it's really cool.
That is really great news.
Like,
because she's shedding right now.
So sad.
Yeah.
Rightfully so when that happened.
Yeah, when
and I'm just happy that there at least are some good news, because it wasn't only a personal blow to you concerning that one of your animal friends died.
Yeah.
But it was also a blow to what you planned on doing this year, like all of your projects, all of your hobbies. And
I mean, it was 5 years in the making of raising that particular female and then finding a male that is possibly as far away from her as relation goes, and raising them both up, making sure they're healthy. And I was so excited to maybe get some little lavender or coral babies.
Finn was so happy and excited.
Yeah, I was so hyped. And yeah, nature happens. I think the for me, the worst thing was not that I didn't get any eggs, but she was my favorite. Like, of course, the snake that passed away was my favorite. And I loved her so much, and I still miss her. But I'm really happy that at least something good is happening. And it's very funny because that clutch where we're now maybe expecting eggs, we're still a little unsure. But that female she's ginormous. That's why I didn't notice, probably, because she's just so big.
How are you gonna, split the eggs, or
I'm gonna incubate them all, and we're gonna see how many we sell and everything.
So you're gonna see.
Yeah,
you're basically, let's see what happens and what money is gonna
fuck
come
around
in
and find out clutch. But the fun thing with that snake, she was paired with both of our males, So we don't know who the dad
And you
is.
said
Yeah.
they can be different dads.
Yeah, there can be different dads for the same clutch, or it can all be from one male. But the good thing is one of the males we paired her with is a conda, which is a it's an incomplete dominant trait, I think. Don't quote me on that. You should, if you want to learn about snake genetics and snake breeding, please, I am begging, watch Snake Discovery on YouTube. One of my favorite channels. I learned so much from them. My absolute life goal is to save up enough money to visit them in America, like to visit their zoo.
Where in America are they?
Wisconsin, I think.
Okay.
And they actually, the fun thing is Snake, like Emily from Snake Discovery read Wings of Fire, which is some of my favorite books. I want to make her an art doll before I come over.
That would be nice.
And then gift it to them. That's like my life goal. I'm saving up for it as we speak.
Have you ever talked to them online?
I think I commented on one video. I'm too shy to do that.
They probably like isopods, and then you can be like...
Yeah, they love isopods. They have a growing isopod collection.
Well, then maybe you can...
It's like, oh
you
my
have
god.
You have a way of being like, oh, you know,
What
I'm a
was I
very
talking
cool
about?
isopod person. Maybe you're interested in then...
Oh my god, the snake genetics, because that's what I was talking about. Because they quote them on snake genetics, not me. But one of the males is a conda, so we're gonna know if at least some babies are from him, because you only need that gene from one of the parents to pass to the babies.
Oh, that's nice.
They only need one copy. So if there's any condas at all, we're gonna know, because we don't know if the female shares any genetics with the fathers. So I'm expecting a clutch of probably fully normal babies. That's why that clutch wasn't really the one we were hoping for.
Okay,
they're
it was
gonna
like, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, they're just going to be like, hey, we want to find out her genetics. We want to find out the dad's genetics. So if there's any condas, we know the dad will be Vladimir, which is my brother's snake. If there's no condas...
Your brother's snake is called Vladimir.
Yeah, his name is Vladimir, because my brother's weird. If there's any lavenders, because lavenders albinos, because the mum is an albino, and the other male we paired her with is a lavender het albino. If there's any albinos, we're gonna know that my snake was the father, and that he's actually, like, then that's gonna prove out that he's het albino, which would be amazing.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
I say we make a snake episode one day.
Please.
We gotta make, because you're you're one of the two Isobros, and you're having snakes, so we gotta make a night.
We can do it at my place, and I can show my enclosure setup and explain it.
So...
And at one point, we're gonna give you a snake that's gonna live in a bioactive enclosure with the isopods.
Well...
No, we don't.
We'll talk about this
We'll
off
talk
screen.
about that.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thanks.
It was a rough ride today, but we pushed through.
We got this.
I think this episode is gonna be longer than the last one.
Yeah, it's gonna be so long.
But I think we did good. I hope everybody got something to learn, something to see.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Please write us if you have any questions. This is going to be a recurring format. The showing of course, I'm going to now show more of the, if something new comes in after Hum, we're probably going to show some isopods. Yeah. I think this has been an amazing 2-episode tour, and it also really showed me again how much isopods I have. No, but how much how much difference there is, and how the whole variety of the isopod world, and there's even more crazier ones.
And I got a new hit of my favorite thing in the world, rubber duckies.
Yes. If you think Finn should have rubber duckies, maybe I should, because Finn only wants them to steal. Maybe the next time he feeds my isopods when I'm on holiday, I will just have perfect enclosure lying in the living room with his name on it, and I'll be like, these are not for Finn.
Not for Finn. Don't take
it, Finn. That would be theft and crime, and then they will be gone when I come back.
And then you can see me do my goblin walk, the sideways scuffle I do all the time.
Still in the room. Nice. Okay, well, it has been a pleasure.
Yes. It was a pleasure having you.
It was a pleasure having you. Everybody, stay fresh, stay isopod.
Stay juicy.
Stay juicy, and we'll see you in the next one, which is going to have an actual topic.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hopefully, maybe.
Probably.